Hello everybody, welcome back to the Cave Story. In the last episode, we restored Curly's memory, received the second best weapon of the game, the Nemesis, defeated the hidden cave, which is only obtainable if you get the booster version 2, and now we're on the last part of Cave Story if you are doing normal mode. So, we're going to head on through, ignore these enemies, there's no real reason to fight them, especially if you have the Spur, because there's no way to farm experience with the Spur. And here we see Misery. You really are tenacious to destroy the core. Is that why you're here? Before I thought you were just a reckless little robot, but I underestimated you. You should know, I have no regrets about this island. It is my fate to obey the one who wears the crown. Prepare yourself. And now we fight Misery. She's tough. She'll shoot out blobs like that and teleport all around. Dealing enough damage to her will force her to teleport away. And soon she actually will get barriers around her. Just make sure you stay moving. Those barriers cannot be shot through. And when she disappears, they turn into bats. You can actually use that to get some extra experience, or if you're lucky, some life. Watch out for those glowing orbs. I suggest dashing under them so the lightning does not get you. She's easy in the beginning, but she only gets harder. With 4 orbs now, it's very difficult to actually get a clear shot on her, especially with all the stuff she sends out. Stand underneath her for the best shot. But don't stand underneath her when she starts to flash. You'll want to dodge any attack she tries to throw at you. It's important for you to do this battle well because you've still got some other fights ahead of you. And we've defeated Misery, and in a good standing, too. We've got a decent amount of health. The path to the way opens, and now we will continue on. Here we are at the King's Table, where he's captured a bunch of the Mimiga, and is likely to turn them into evil creatures of weapon death stuff things. Ha ha ha! Finally, it's complete. Mimiga become enraged when we introduce the red flower as a form of medication. Its cause is rather simple. The red flower brings out latent abilities. Not only this, but it contains a compound that destroys one's reasonings. And now I have successfully extracted and intensified it. Which is this. The red crystal. And this red crystal, it works on humans as well. Haha! Amazing! Do you understand how extraordinary this is? You don't understand, do you? Well then, I will give you a very special lecture now. And now we fight the enraged doctor. He is actually fairly easy, however the red crystal that hovers around him will block damage. It's best to keep it about medium range for him so you don't get hot by the helic blast. And then he shoots out a multiple blast like that, and it's now reminiscent of a bullet hell game. Anyways, just take your shots carefully. He does have low HP. Look for the red crystal if you lose sight of where he is. The red crystal will always follow him back. Defeating him will cause his rage to go overflowing. Power's out of control. And now he turns into the enraged Dr. Beast. Again, it's the same way. Just keep at range for him. He'll teleport around. The red crystal will still block attacks. However, he won't shoot out the helic blasts as much. And then he'll shoot out a bunch of bats. Just try and shoot as many of them as you can because those bats will stay on field until they're dead. And now the doctor is down. And yet, I don't feel a sense of victory. We saw the red crystal leave. In the older versions of the game, you could talk to one of the Mimigas, and they would actually have hearts that appear over their heads. But in this version, they don't, so don't know what to say there. You're just going to have to deal with the health that you have. But now we can finally defeat the core. Hold it right there. And she's got Sue. Stay away from the core if you care for this one's life. For a robot, you seem to have human emotions. You are different from the others who came here many years ago. To think that the new king was defeated by you. Even so, we'll make a deal. You can fall to your doom with the island, or you can figure out everything here and leave. If you leave here right now, I will guarantee her life. Otherwise, I won't let you escape. This is the final battle of normal mode in the game. Regardless of whether you're doing hard mode or not, you will still fight this battle. You have to fight Enraged Misery and Enraged Sue, along with the Doctor. It is very important that you keep, that you take out Enraged, I would say you take out Enraged, Misery. May take her out first. Take pot shots at, Enraged Sue whenever you can, though. But Enraged Misery will like to summon a lot of little critters that just get in the way, even though they do drop health from you time to time. It's very important that you take her out first. She will summon the homing enemies that Monster X summoned, and it just gets harder from there. Taking pot shots at Enraged 2 will just keep her down for a little bit. She has more health. With the Spur, this becomes kind of a blind fire, but it's better than nothing. Just watch out for all the projectiles from everything else. Looks like we got Enraged Misery down, and Enraged Sue down too. Now, the easy part, actually. You can only attack him when his face opens, and it'll only take a certain amount of damage for going back down. So here's the easy part. The hard part was dodging all the other things. It's kind of an easy final boss, I'll admit. Once he gets low enough health, though, if you see the mouth, hide down here. Do not go up there. That's his final attack right there. With the core defeated, the island is going to start crumbling now. Thankfully, with the red crystal gone, the enraged Mimiga are no longer enraged. It's very important you escape, and quickly, though there isn't a timer. You'll want to keep an eye out for everything, because blocks will start to fall. Yes, watch out for the falling blocks. They do 10 damage apiece, and that's not what you want to get right now. The door's open. This is where you want to be to finish the game 100%. So here we go.